What is something that many guys think is cool, but actually is the opposite to the female species? See if you agree with these.
Okay.
All right, number 16 on the list, sending those pics that she really didn't ask for.
Yeah. We've had this discussion before. Like, nobody wants to see your penis unless they ask for it or unless it's in front of them. Like, I don't know a woman out there that's like, oh, wow, look at all these dick pics I have. Like, nobody. Literally, #literally nobody.
You know, I learned something a couple of days ago. When guys are dating guys, they get that before they even go on a first date.
Oh, no, yeah, when guys are dating guys, of course, 100%.
All right, putting down their friends. That's number 15.
Like, if you say something nasty about your friend, like you think you're being cool.
Yeah.
No, we hate that. If you don't like your own friends, you know what I mean? Like, you're kind of a jerk.
All right, spitting is on the list.
That's so dumb. Why is that even on the list? Have you ever seen? I've never seen a guy spit.
Yeah, guys do it, though.
Not in front of women, they don't. I've never seen a guy spit in front of me. Never.
Number 10, misogyny, which I've never done, I don't know. I don't know. I had to look that word up, and
of course you did.
I'm not good at that. Okay, talking about
You're not good at misogyny. Is that something to be good at? Is that like a talent? What do you think it is?
I based my whole career on it. That should have been my last name.
Anthony Misogyny.
Yeah, and Cooper. All right. Talking about themselves all the time.
First of all, I don't know why guys think that's a cool thing to do. Like, there's nobody out there that knows or thinks that that's a good idea. That's never a good idea. But people do that, yeah. We don't like it.
Acting disconnected and showing no emotion.
We don't like that.
You want a guy to show emotion?
No, not emotion, but you don't have to be cold. Like, obviously, we don't want you to sit there and cry. Like, don't tell me a story about your kitten and cry at me. You know what I mean? Then I think you're emotionally unstable.
Right.
But there's something between emotionally unstable and, like, cold fish. Because when we see cold fish, we think bad in bed.
Being overly masculine and talking about fighting.
Yeah, again, we think that you're covering up for something else and you're bad in bed.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're dating one of those guys that's a roid dude that spends his whole time at the gym, what do you think you're going to get, you know?
Bad in bed.
Bad in bed, okay. Being overly competitive.
I got no problem with that.
Yeah, you like that.
Yeah, I kind of like it. If you're not competitive, that's kind of a turnoff.
Because you are. Very.
Right.
Number 3, loud cars, loud motorcycles.
I mean, loud cars I don't get. Loud motorcycles make sense because motorcycles are just loud.
Yeah, you're supposed to be loud.
Just a motorcycle.
But chicks dug big loud cars. They like that.
That's the thing. Yeah, big loud cars. I mean, that screams I have problems in my pants and I'm terrible in bed.
But you always think that with guys. So if guys want to fight, they're terrible in bed. If guys talk about misogyny, they're terrible in bed.
Right.
You must have had a lot of guys that are terrible in bed.
Right.
Number 2, telling us how many people you've been intimate with.
I mean, if you're asked, you know, if I say to you, like, what's your number?
We're not going to tell you.
Well, whatever lie number you have to tell me will tell me a lot about you. Like, what's the lie? Are you lying on the high end? Have you been with, like, so many women you can't even count? Or are you lying on the low end? Like, oh, before you, I had 2 girlfriends, one through college, one through high school, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like, either way, if you've been with too many people, that's a turn off.
He's bad in bed.
Yeah, he's bad in bed. That's what that means. You're bad in bed.
So, but have you ever brought that up with a guy while you're dating? You really want to know that answer?
Oh, of course. Yeah. I used to care about that stuff all the time. Even my boyfriend now, like, I was kind of curious. I was like, what's your number? And also I wanted to know the quality of the women. You know what I mean? Like, did he have like a bunch of one night stands? Like, if he was with 10 women, was it 10 one night stands or was it 10 relationships?
Yeah, but I don't want to know your number. I really don't want to know. A, because I know you're going to lie about it. And
right.
B, it's going to come out bad no matter what.
Like, what number can a girl say to you that would be, oh, okay, that's not bad?
3.
Oh. Okay, so that's the lie. 3. Take note, ladies. If you lie down, not up. Which doesn't make any sense because you want a girl that has some experience.
No, I do not. No, I don't.
Because you know why? You're bad in bed.
I don't want to know. I don't want somebody with experience because I'm going to learn you experience.
Oh, no. You don't want someone with experience because you want them to see how terrible you are.
See, it always goes back to men being bad in bed. And
That's right.
And number one, you'll agree with smoking.
Oh, well, yeah, no one likes smokers anymore for any reason, and nobody thinks it's cool to smoke. I don't know anybody that smokes anymore. I don't know anybody that thinks that they I look cool smoking. Like, that doesn't exist anymore.
But it's number one on the list, and this came out from today. So I guess a lot of guys they think it's sexy. Women say not so much.
But is it smoking or vaping? Because I've seen those guys that are out there, especially in Brooklyn, like the hipsters that are running around vaping. That's not cool. Like that, those guys that think they look really cool. Is one guy had a whole conversation with me. He was like chewing on the end of his vape and then.
Yeah, I don't know if guys are doing that. I mean, are
you
people
look cool? You look ridiculous. You look like you're sucking on a bottle. You look like you're 4 years old and you're just sucking on something.
Are people still doing that? I mean,
vaping?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't see it as much as a year ago.
Yeah, it's a lot less because people are realizing that they die quicker.
Well, and I haven't been out that much.
We also haven't been out in months, so we don't know. For all we know, everyone's vaping or nobody's vaping. Like either way, you can tell me either one, and I'd believe you because I have no idea.
Right, I haven't been outside.